game talking streaming video, and this is hot off of the announcement from Sony that they have just announced that the PS5 Pro is a thing, and it will be launched on the 7th of November this year at a whopping £699. That's £300 more than the current PS5 is sort of selling for. And if you want to stand for it, that's going to be an extra £30. So it is a PS5 Pro. Let's get this right. This is not a new console. This is not a next-gen console. Just like the PS4 and the PS4 Pro, all PS5 games will run. There will be no PS5 Pro only games. So that is a bit of a bonus. So let's just take a look at some of the new features that this console is going to have. So it will have the same CPU. It will ship with a 2TB SSD. It's got a bigger GPU, which has got 67% more computing cores. Its RAM will run 28% faster. And it can render games up to 45% faster. So if I get some of these facts wrong, then let me know. It can do advanced ray tracing. It'll have AI upscaling. It can do 4K at 60 frames per second and 4K at 120 frames per second. And it is also capable of doing 8K gaming. There will be some PS5 Pro enhancement patches, and about 40 to 50 of these will be available on launch, with more to follow afterwards. So that is pretty much the gist of what's in the PS5 Pro. It's discless. It'll be the same size as a standard PS5. It'll just have 3 fins down the side of it. Well, there you go. We knew it was coming. I don't think it is really a big deal. It's not a console that's going to entice a lot of people in because of the price. And judging by what we had with the PS4 and the PS4 Pro, there were differences. I could notice sort of loading times and just games handling better on a PS4 Pro, but it wasn't a deal breaker, especially for the average gamer. So yeah. 7th of November is when it will launch. The PS5 Pro, on paper, it looks like it can do a lot more than the PS5. Like I said, it's got the same CPU, so it's just an incremental upgrade. They always do this sort of 3 or 4 years into the life of a console. The PS4 Pro was good. But it wasn't a deal breaker for a lot of gamers, and I can't see the PS5 Pro being a deal breaker either. We have to think that we are only sort of three and a half years away from the PS6. But if they are doing this sort of mid-cycle jump with the GPU and the extra rendering for the PS5 Pro, then it does kind of put you in mind that the PS6 is going to be even more fantastic. But this video is just like a small announcement. What do you think of it? I mean, personally, I'm not a PlayStation owner. I stopped at the PS3. I've still got my PS Vita. I never went for the 4. The 5 has never interested me. And I've got a number of PS4 owners in the house who still hold on to that. They're not interested in the PS5 at all. So I can't see those being interested in a PS5 Pro. From the early reports that I've seen of those that have had a hands-on with it, they are very impressed. Games like Gran Turismo 7 really do look even better on a PS5 Pro. But you're going to need sort of a TV to take advantage of that. I mean, I've seen reports of people playing on an 80-inch TV with 4K this and 8K. Well, the Joe average isn't going to have that. They're going to be sitting in there with just a regular HD TV at 40-inch who aren't really that bothered. The PS5 Pro, I think, is more aimed at the pro gamer, not the average sort of console owner. So we were expecting it. It was rumoured for quite some time, but there we have it. The PS5 Pro has been announced. Those are the specs. Same CPU, a bigger SSD, bigger GPU with more sort of it can do things a bit quicker. But then you've got this advanced ray tracing and AI upscaling that, well, it's supposed to be really good. The AI upscaling is also supposed to backtrack for things like PS4. There are rumours that the PS5 Pro will be backwards compatible with every PlayStation, but nothing concrete has been announced on that. If that does come in, that could be a big deal breaker, but I don't see that happening somehow. So there we go. That is the PS5 Pro. Make of that what you will. I'm sure we'll hear more of it over the next coming months before its launch in November. Link, like, and if you do like my channel, then please subscribe and check out my other live streams and my other standard videos. So yeah, enjoy.